beautiful people, it's your girl Frankie here, and today I just wanted to talk to you guys about just different things that I wish I knew when I decided to go natural. So if you do not know my story, I did do a big chop after about 6 months of hair growth because the two textures was just way too difficult to deal with, and I rather have just chopped it off. Now some people do wait way longer if they want their hair to be longer. I literally had like a little curly fro, like it was so cute. It's so easy to maintain. I will try to insert a picture somewhere on the screen for you guys, but I wanted to talk to you guys because when I first started going natural, it was very confusing. It is so much information on the internet, and honestly, I got a little overwhelmed. And luckily I did have some friends that were natural and I could ask them a couple questions, but these are my tips, kind of like things just I wish I knew, you know, not really tips, but things that I wish I knew that could help a new natural out. So I got my little list. I'm gonna try to stay on track and not like get off subject, but I don't want to make this video too long. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So first, we all can agree on in the natural hair community that you need to deep condition your hair at least once a week, at minimum once a week. And also, little to no heat definitely helps with hair growth. So we can all agree on that. There's no discrepancies with that. So moving past that, the first thing that I want to say, I don't know why I keep saying so, but the first thing that I want to say is that you will become a product junkie. So as much as you would not like to be like that, or if you feel like you're not like that, when you first start your natural hair journey, you will want to buy everything. One, because you need to figure out your hair and your type. You need to figure out what your hair like, what your hair do not like, what your hair responds good to, and what it does not respond good to, what dries your hair out. So you will find yourself buying a lot of products. And of course, if you watch YouTube tutorials, then you may go out and buy those products as well. If you can find a natural that has similar hair type as yours, does not mean it's gonna work for your hair, but I've done it, so hey, everyone does it. So if someone calls you a product junkie, so what? If they were natural or if they are natural, trust me, we all been through that phase. 2, what I struggled with was building a regimen. Now I do have a video on the basics of building a regimen, so I will put that link somewhere on the screen or either down below in the description box for you. Definitely check it out if you are new natural. It will help you on your hair journey on building a regimen. I struggled so horrible with this. And the only reason I struggled so much is because one, I was watching so many YouTubers, but they had been natural for a couple years, you know, so they had added all these extra crazy things in their regimen, like DIYs. They've added all these extra steps and treatments, and I just was not ready for that. I did not understand it, and it made it so confusing to what steps I should have in my regimen. So start off with the basics, which definitely check out my video. It will help you out tremendously. And you guys see I did my little mini twist. I might turn them into dreads. I don't know. Comment down below if you think I would look good with some dreads, because I would like to have dreads with the curly ends. I think that would be super cute on me, but that is so off topic. So let's get back on topic. Another one is detangling. I think, okay, so when I first did the big chop, like I said, I had a little afro. It was so easy to detangle my hair. Like I really didn't have to detangle my hair. And I used a dimming brush. Wash days were super easy, no separation of hair, anything. It was so easy. But as my hair grew out, the detangling needs change. So I tried some of everything, y'all. I tried the dimming brush, I tried finger detangling, I tried tangle teasers, I just tried like wide tooth combs. So my advice to you on that is to try all of them, because you never know which one works the best for you. If you find one that works good for you and that does not pull out your hair a lot, then go with that. But you will have to try a couple of these different methods. Some naturals live by finger detangling, which I tried. It does not work for me, but they live by it. Like that's all that they do. And then some naturals live by using a tangle teaser or some type of tool to detangle their hair, because they just may not have the patience to finger detangle. So I say get a couple of the options that you feel like may work for your hair and just try it out, and then compare them and see what works for you and what does not work for you. Another thing that I want to talk about is shampoo. So when you go natural, you know, you will watch YouTubers and some of them will say, oh my gosh, don't use shampoo, only what you call it, conditioning wash, co-wash. Okay, I don't know why, because I tried co-washing when I first went natural. I co-washed for like, I just kept doing it and I realized like I had some buildup. So I don't know, co-washing is not for everyone. You can do it every once in a while, or you know, you can do it in between washes if you want to. But some naturals live by co-washing. Some naturals say, hey, you need to shampoo your scalp and cleanse your scalp. I feel like you do need to cleanse your scalp because you can have a lot of buildup sometimes and you need to scrub that all out. What type of shampoo you use is up to you. Of course, you want to try to use something that's more on the natural friendly. But hey, use some shampoo to clean your scalp. So yeah, that's up to you, but that's something that I kind of wish I had a little bit more clarification on, because that was like, do I shampoo my hair? Do I co-wash my hair? What is better for my hair? And you will run into that problem. But if you feel like you already kind of know, just stick with what you know. And if that's not working for you, try something else. And then, you know, you may realize that, hey, that was the best option for you. So the next thing I want to talk about, oh my gosh, that made me so confused, guys, was DIYs versus store-bought products. Whew, I cannot tell y'all enough how many DIYs I've seen where people use just random weird items. Like one girl, like they use like sweet potato or use certain type of food items and they just make these little DIY conditioners and DIY shampoo. And y'all, and then you have some that just go to the store and just buy their stuff. Like I've literally watched YouTubers and one of them was like, I don't have time, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I just go buy my stuff. You got to decide. So if you know you don't have time and you're not really into that stuff, don't even get started on that stuff. Just go to the store and buy it, because you know, it's a lot of maintaining when you buy this stuff. I found myself buying DIY products to make something, and then the products go bad or something like that because I didn't use it like that. So I go to the store and buy some stuff, and then sometimes I may do a DIY. So it's all up to you on how you want to tailor your regimen. But like I said, get the basics first and then add stuff into it, and try the stuff for like a month, y'all, okay? Because I know so many people, they would try a product one time, which sometimes, you know, if you know your hair, then you know if that product's working for you or not. But if you're newly natural, you really don't know. So try it one time, but if it doesn't quite work out the way you want, try it one more time. At least give it like a month time frame to see, unless it just really dries your hair out and it really makes your hair look horrible, then let that go. But if you just kind of don't know, you know, try it again, because it may be a problem with the combination of other products. So that's why I said do the basics, because you got to build on the basics first. Because if you just start off throwing all this stuff in your hair, it may be products that don't go together, you know what I'm saying? And your hair doesn't like it, and it may look like that product doesn't work for your hair, but really it may be the cause of another product. So another thing that I want to definitely touch on is shedding. So when you're newly natural, you know, you will notice that when you're combing your hair or brushing your hair out or detangling your hair, you may not have a lot of shedding, or it may not look like a lot of shedding. As your hair gets longer, it's going to look like you have a lot of hair coming out. Like I was freaking out at one point. I was like, oh my God, I need to do black tea rinses. I was trying to think of anything I could to reduce the shedding of my hair. But in reality, the shedding is just your hair is longer. So it's curled up. It makes it look like it's more hair than what it is that actually comes out of your head, because your hair is longer. So compared to short hair, you know, short pieces of hair showing up on your brush, then you have these long pieces of hair that's coiled all around each other. It looks like a big ball of like hair, but really you had just normal shedding. So don't freak out. It's completely normal. I really thought all my hair was falling out at one point, and it wasn't. Another thing with your hair growing out is that the product needs may change. So the products that you use when you're first natural may not work once you get to a certain length of hair. So your hair gets shoulder length or armpit length or bra strap length, then that product may not work for you, or the same products you use to transition with may not work for just your natural hair. And an example of that was my VO5. I had got VO5, the strawberries and cream, I believe. And when I was newly natural, that was literally my go-to. Like, I'm sure the ingredients in there are probably not that good for your hair, but it detangled my hair so amazingly. Now that my hair has gotten a lot longer, and yeah, it does not work for my hair. It does not got good slip. I just don't know what happened. So, and that's okay. So just give it away and get something else. Another thing is have a couple of stapled products. Now, I will pick, like, say you run across products that really work for your hair and you're like, oh man, this is so bomb. And you just keep using those products, keep using it. Well, your hair may start to get used to it and may get immune to it. So your hair doesn't respond like it did when you first started using it. And you're like, man, I guess this product just not working for my hair. And that may not be it. So I say get like a good 2 to 3 deep conditioners or shampoos or, you know, leave-in conditioners that you really love that works for your hair, and just rotate those conditioners just so your hair doesn't get, you know, immune or tired of a certain product and looks like it's not working. So if you feel like it's not working, just switch up your products and try something else. And trust me, your hair will bounce back, okay? Moisture and protein, okay? I think that's kind of so confusing actually. It sounds simple, but it's very confusing when it comes to moisture and protein. You have to have a balance, and it's hard, it's a thin line to realize when you need to do a protein treatment and when you need to just make sure you have moisture. One, I always make sure I have moisture. I don't even care. That moisture is gonna be part of my routine regardless. Anything that's gonna hydrate my hair, which water is the best hydration for your hair, I'm all for it. Protein treatments are not something that you technically do a lot of. You do it maybe once a month if you have to, once every 3 months. It all depends on your hair texture and type. It's hard to determine because sometimes it'd be just so late when you realize, like, man, I need a protein treatment because you haven't paid attention that much. But once you get to learn your hair and you get further in your journey, then it will become a lot easier to determine when you need a protein treatment. So trust me, it gets easier. It all starts off very confusing. I'm not going to lie, because I struggled and I still struggle. So here we are. Another thing is you're gonna have setbacks. And I know you watch your YouTubers and you're like, oh man, their hair is growing just so long and it seems like they never have problems with their hair. I'm telling you, you will have setbacks. So if you decide you may want to straighten your hair, you may incur some heat damage and you may have to cut it off. Trust me, I've cut my hair off several times because I decided to straighten my hair, got heat damage, and I could not get my curls back. So I had to snip it off and just let my hair grow out. Not saying you have to snip it off to the beginning, but you may have to cut a couple inches depending on where the heat damage is at. My hair is fairly thin, so I can get heat damage really, really easy. I'm just saying. If you have really thick hair, depending on your strands, you might not get heat damage. So if you straighten your hair, just try to do 1 or 2 passes on your hair. Try not to overdo it. Learn how to wrap your hair. I do have videos on how to wrap your hair. Learn how to wrap your hair so you don't have to keep putting heat on your hair, because the more heat you put on there, trust me, you are frying those curls, girl. Don't do it. Don't do it. I've done it. I'm dealing with a little heat damage right now, and I'm just gonna let my hair grow out and just clip a little bit here and there until it's all gone, because honestly, I did a mini big chop. Like, I have a video on that. I didn't chop my hair a couple times. My hair generally is above bra strap length. It's like armpit length. a little bit at armpit length, actually like a little bit lower, like it's like right here. When my hair is straight, my hair is like right here. And yeah, my hair would literally be a lot longer if I took care of my hair a lot better. But hey, we all slack, we all have setbacks. It's okay. Don't let nobody tell you, girl, you messing up your hair, girl, bad. You have to learn, you have to experience things for yourself. So I say take chances, go ahead. I dyed my hair and then turned around and flat ironed my hair. So you could just imagine this type of heat damage that's going on my hair right now. So I'm gonna have to do a little clipping. And get some good silvers. Don't just use any silvers. Make sure you get some good silvers, get some professional silvers. Don't go out and buy them school silvers. They don't do nothing but mess up your ends and cause more split ends. When it comes to buying products, my tip is buy products starting off cheap to more expensive. When you're newly natural, it is so easy to get caught up in the hype of what is going on. A lot of YouTubers, or I'm gonna say some YouTubers, not all, but they are getting paid to promote this product. So they got sent this product for free. They are not even spending their money on this product. That's honestly not true. So honestly, just start off a little cheaper and work your way up to see if it works for you. Now, if you have natural friends and you're blessed with a group of beautiful naturals, then see what products they're using and ask if you can use some of their products to try it out and see if it works for your hair before you go out and spend your dough. Okay, so I'm just saying. And if you do spend your money on a product and it does not work for you, that is okay. Just see if your friend would like to try it out and use it, or other naturals. You can exchange products with other naturals. I do that a lot, or either I just give it away to somebody, because if it's not doing me any good, then why is it sitting on my shelf? I don't believe in that. It's taking up space and unnecessary space when I can have a different product right there. So I will give it away to a friend, or I will do some exchanging with a friend. So if they have products that don't work for them and I have products that don't work for me, hey, would you like to try this? And then we just switch it out. So do that. But I say start off cheap, work your way up. Don't just be spending your money over products that somebody else got for free. Just saying. So the last thing that I want to talk to you guys about is make your natural hair journey your natural hair journey. And yes, it's easier said than done when you don't know what you're doing. But as you start to learn your hair, you will realize, like, if you need some different things, it's okay to try different things on your hair and do different things for your hair and see if it works for your hair. That's completely fine, but just make it yours. Don't compare yourself to other naturals. Everyone natural hair is different. No one natural hair is exactly the same. So embrace your natural hair, love your natural hair. Trust me, the moments that you feel like your hair is horrible, which is me sometimes, I'm like, man, my hair is just looking so horrible. Then I get these comments from you guys saying, oh, your hair looks so good, and I wish my hair, was like that, or I wish my hair was that length, and things like that. So definitely enjoy your natural hair and love your natural hair, because what you don't really feel like you like is people out there wishing they had that hair, or wishing they had your length, wishing they had your texture, so just be unique and know that your hair is special no matter what. So that's pretty much it, guys. Definitely subscribe, comment, share, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And that's all I got for today, I think. So hopefully these tips help you, and drop your tips down below of what advice you would give to new naturals so we can help each other out. And yeah, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.